Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Big Tyler Glasnow. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Swinging a foul straight back.
First pitch, 7-10.
Glasnow ready and deals.
Ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Come on, Tyler.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Edman makes the grab, one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8.
Let's go, Tyler.
That's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 29, James.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood went deep in the ball game last night. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That one hit to right. Tucker on the move. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Zach Littell. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. It bangs off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. There's a strike. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1. One out, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now it's even up.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And here it comes. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line, and it kicks off the bag. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Max Muncy at the dish. Big time power. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Tucker off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off, 2-2. And down on strikes. That is the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Glass now back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Come on, punch him out.
Up the middle, Torres. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Jose Tena.
Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
And ball 1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Swing, and he breaks his bat. But it kicks foul. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Abrams, a former All-Star, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. 2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball. That misses. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That misses. Ball 1. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And another ball. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Gleyber Torres. on the corner for a strike. And that's in the
Ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good take by Torres.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips to second. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fouled off. He was late.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One and 2 now. And a good eye there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. And they add on. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
Fastball is outside. And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, boy. The last one wasn't even close.
So man aboard, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Gets the call. Strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Fouled off left side. Right side. Garcia fires over to first, and Freeman is retired. That's the inning, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted.
0-1.
So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Hernandez makes the play. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Young at the plate and takes high there. And another ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder, Stone.
Next to hit for the Nats,
Garrett.
Stone Garrett. First time up, he grounded to third. That clips the corner.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
In the air, foul off first. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. And we're back.
Leading
And
up
now
for the
Kyle
Dodgers,
Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Ball one there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first.
Now back, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Man at first. Now, Teoscar Hernandez worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. It's almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
Two outs.
That's a ball.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the
1
early
ball, 1
going.
strike.
DJ Hers looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. House tosses to first. And Hernandez is out. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Nationals,
John
the
Shambi
first
with Chris
baseman, number
Singleton
33,
and set to lead off the
Nathaniel
4th, Nathaniel Lowe. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Flied to right his first time. Pulls that one foul. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Garcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing on a 1-0, appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. 2 outs. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Muncy makes the catch. And that is that. Offense held in check there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. DJ Hers gets the call from the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He hit it to a double play his first time up. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one. The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. 0-1.
All ones the count.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Tena. Tena, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Glass now back to work. Outside, and that's ball 1. that one upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The Nationals down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. And he takes a strike. This one in the air. Muncy. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, not close.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Fly to left his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air. Freeman gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ohtani.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missed. That one fouled off.
We got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion. And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Betts looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Turns and fires to Betts. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Mookie on the move. Throw to second. Save!
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy just missed. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now 2 balls and a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th, and now Jacob Young. First pitch, and he just misses. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. And it's fouled away.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and chases a low one there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, James Wood. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Hernandez.
And the first offering is not close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 62 getting loose out there. Ferrer also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This to third. Slings it across. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes
that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one handled. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7, and now it's Luis Garcia.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Man at first, nobody out. Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, C.J. Abrams.
And now C.J. Abrams.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. That one's in there. Strike 1. And that is out of play. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Two on, 1 out. And they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
House up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now 3-0. Garcia at second. Abrams at first. 2 out of the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
The center fielder.
So up next, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ball one, no
touchdown.
strikes.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And that is that. 3 left for Washington. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Betts in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Alex Vesia.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. 0 for 3 in this one.
Garrett.
Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Vesia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda preparing to come on if needed. Phillips getting loose as well. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
High in the air, out to right. Tucker makes the catch. 2 away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Foul ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That's
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2.
That's right, LA.
That's
Nope, that's off
inside.
the plate. Ball 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
Back
Washington.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer, ready to make his season debut. And here's Freddie
Leading
Freeman.
up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
On the ground, right side.
foul.
And it goes just foul. Oh, 1 now. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's
third
Max
baseman,
Muncy. That
Max
funky Muncy. 1 for 3.
Muncy.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nationals nothing. We go to the 9th, and now
The second
Luis
baseman,
Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Garcia back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. Lefty ready, and a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball
Just
3.
missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Tenna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Abrams, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. This could end it. And 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.